Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're out there in the world. I hope you're all having a lovely day. I am Notes of the Archive. We're continuing where we left off. So I'm finally sticking to my schedule. Like, it's been quite a few months, but I think I'm regaining back my momentum. And all it took was a long hiatus. Alright, so we're gonna be starting off in 2 minutes because the entire thing is loading. Like, if you guys look over here, this thing is still loading. I don't know if people were able to play this game with shorter loading times, because loading the entire game is kinda nuts, and it does take quite a bit. But while it's loading, I would like to see if anyone's here. Also, there are some things that I also want to talk about. I'm not entirely sure if I could actually dish out some video content, because I don't think some of the streams that I've done so far, some of the pre-records that I've done so far are kind of like video content worthy yet. Not because of the upload video rules, no, but yeah, they're not up to par with what I expected from a notes video, you know? Okay, now let's see. What else should I get out of the way? Oh yeah, I started to play Pal World again, and Pal World is amazing. I have left Pal World for a few months, and I also have quite a silly dislike for what Nintendo did to Pocket Pair. There's also the fact that, sorry, I'm just putting some scented oil on my nose right now. It smells so good. There's this scented oil that I kind of use on my nose just so that I could breathe more clearly. It's not it's kind of like it has this refreshing mint of a smell to it. I usually would use this whenever I you know like when somebody like sprays chemicals near me, or perhaps if I were to go out in an open street that has traffic and they're producing a lot of smog and whatnot. you know. And no, it's not a drug. The scented oil that I have right here, it is not a drug. I think it's kind of like a, what is this? Yeah, it's marked as aromatherapy. But it does prevent the bad smell from entering into my nostrils. Also, I'm gonna be playing Void Train most likely tomorrow. I think, well, not most likely. That would be a lie. I basically my collab partner for Void Train has not contacted me yet. But I think we're getting close to ending chapter 1, and we're probably going to be proceeding to chapter 2 of Void Train. Yeah, we're proceeding close to the end of chapter 2. Also, by the way, abiotic factor is just around the corner. The update, the nuclear update, the dark energy update for abiotic factor is just around the corner. It's gonna come up around February, and I'm excited to play abiotic factor. If you guys want to play abiotic factor with me, find hold me up on Twitter or catch me on my streams. I'll see if I could. If you guys want to play with me, I'm willing. Because usually, it's usually the same crew, but I am actually open to receiving more people in. Because Abiotic Factor is the Half-Life Cope, a wonderful take on what Half-Life could be, should be, and probably will be. Also, I hear that Half-Life 3 is now in the works. So I feel like they're gonna try to spec up the game engine of Half-Life 3. Or at least that's what I've been told. Not sure if I'm gonna be invested in Half-Life 3 just yet. But they need to show us something in order for me to buy it first, cuz I'm not paying for a I'm not gonna do a pre-order on Half-Life 3 if it's ever announced, but I would like to see how the gameplay feels before purchasing it. I'm that kind of I'm that picky of a guy. All right. What else? Wuwa is still loading. My coffee is lacking again. Coffee. Notes needs his coffee. Also, should I actually give it a minute to have everything loaded? I probably should give it a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Is this something I missed? What is this? Uh, um, yeah, also Pal World on Thursday. Uh yeah, I really gotta fix that time schedule as well. Fragile containers. Ah, I see. I see. Oh, let's see. Do I see any of those containers here? Do I see any of those containers here? I'm trying to figure that out. Yes, they do. Beautiful. Yeah, this entire thing still needs to load in. I should have like preloaded all of this in before starting the stream though. Can I punch rock? I want to punch rock. They didn't give me the punching rock minigame. Well, at least there are more rocks for me to punch. More rock. Punch! Punch rock! Rock punch! There we go. Rock punching! The content of this stream is rock punching. Okay, we're gonna give it a few more minutes before it actually loads in. By the way, I almost forgot to enable my desktop audio. It'd be a little bit awkward though, but also I'm burning the midnight oil, so I can't stay in this place forever. I might as well hippity hoppity to it. What words am I using? I have no idea. Okay, I move forward and let's get on with today's story, shall we? Ah.
Wait, heads up! Something huge is coming at us! Watch its flames! Quick, get to that clearing!
Oh lord. Is that an Imperator? No way.
Leave it to me. One with the sounds.
Whoa. Since when was that different? Find a way through the Wailing Ascent. Okay. Alright, this is a temporary resonator template.
Nowhere to hide.
Got it. I'm guessing that's the Imperator. Oh, the scene is bugging out a bit. Oh no. Really? Oh, everything needs to be loaded in.
Bad timing.
Oh boy. The scenario still needs to load in. I bet this is way cooler and more smoother if the scenario wasn't just preloading almost everything. Oh gosh. I nearly fell.
Leave it to me. One more time.
Oh my gosh. Am I not dodging anymore? What's happening to me?
Last chance.
Yeah, why am I not dodging? Am I...
Down with the curtain.
I swear I usually don't suck this bad.
Be gone.
Come on. I don't usually suck like this. But the entire trial is literally just loading and rendering in. Damn, Abby really took a particle beam from a dragon. I mean, he did say that he was special. Very special. He took that particle beam like a champ. Alright. Let's see. Cutscene! I am still alive. Oh, hey! Oh, she's the one in the briefcase.
Don't be scared. Paro is just saying hi. She seems to fancy you. Paro! Paro?
Paro.
I'm not exactly one for formal introductions, Paro.
Thank you for saving me.
I know this isn't the first time seeing them.
Your voice sounds familiar.
Hello, I'm Ochia. We've met before on Brand's ship. I was in this box. This is Paro, the actual owner of the box. Paro takes good care of me and lets me hang out in it all the time. I've never seen Paro warm up to someone so quickly. It must be something in your frequency that it finds interesting. Anyway, what brings you to this beach? It's not exactly a place for a stroll. So you were attacked by that dragon and fell off the bridge.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
I'm guessing it was Abby who saved you. It probably exhausted itself and retreated back into your body to rest. I can still sense Abby's frequency, even if it's faint.
What triggered Abby to come out? Something it could absorb? But then, why didn't it work?
That dragon's behavior is odd. It never leaves its territory.
What is that dragon?
Long ago, this place was a sacred spot for the Order's pilgrims. Then, the dark tide hit, and all those reverberations left behind twisted things up. The remnant clouds from the Sea of Clouds drew hordes of tacit discords here. Now, their whispers fill the air, turning this once holy place of pilgrimage into the penitent's end. This Dragon of Dirge is a local tacit discord. It grows by
Oh,
feeding
so
on
it's
the
not
others.
Imperator. Got it.
We were supposed to pick you up like Miss Carlotta planned, but things went sideways. The truth Mr. Carlotta wants to show you lies somewhere on the aisle. But this is not the best place to talk. The mist is thickening, and rain is coming. The mist is dangerous here. It traps reverberations, and when it collects enough, they quickly form into tacit discords. The captain, Brant, he went into the mist to rescue people, but he hasn't returned. We think he might be in danger. I plan to go find him. Once I'm in the mist, my frequency will draw the creepies and crawlies away, so you'll be safer here.
So you lure out tacit discords.
Just in case, take this to mask your frequency and defend yourself. Ta-da! Fireworks pistol. shot and it'll send the Tacit Discords packing.
Guns aren't my thing. Nonsense, I'd be lying if I said no.
Alright, try this instead. Ta-da! Captain's Parlay Saber. Use it to protect yourself. Our troop will bring you to our base soon and tell you the truth we've uncovered. I'll join you once I find Brant.
I can hold my own in a fight.
No, that's not what I meant. Just... this is going to be risky. Alright, fine. It's better you see it for yourself. I'll be glad you don't have to fend for yourself alone. See that lighthouse? It's the only safe place in the mist. We'll head there. Brant might have taken shelter there too. Once we find him, we'll find the truth you're after.
Yeah, I've been looking for Imperator this whole damn time. Then again, I would have no idea what the Imperator looked like.
The area up ahead is where the sea mist is thickest. Try to avoid the dark phantoms in the mist. They could turn into Tacit Discords at any moment.
Alright. Ah, it's blocked. Really? Fine, I'll just... Ah. Oh, right. These. Okay, let's see if I could make these crumble. Nope, I cannot. I can't make these crumble. Alright, butterflies, do your thing. If I can't do it, then you guys will have to. Oh great, the dragon's after me. Dang it!
Leave it to me.
There it is.
Blue! Mamma mia! I'll warm up the crowd. Mamma mia!
Woohoo!
Figure out.
That's amazing.
Tacit Discords, watch out.
What? I can't control my forte.
Whatever this dragon is, whoever it is, they are
The high levels of corrupted
insanely...
remnant energy in the mist are disrupting our frequency stability. I can help with that. See, fighting here is a bad idea. Let's just try to avoid any threats for now.
I know, but we need to get this corroder. Like, if the dragon isn't really that affected, then they're insanely strong. Okay, forward into the mist.
Come, play with me.
Don't worry. They're just reverberations. Potential tacit discords in the making. Some of them are actually our friends. We can follow them to find our way out.
Totally following the trail. That won't lead us to our impending doom. Wait, is that dragon stalking us?
Did it lead us this way because it sensed the dragon?
Possibly. Phantoms are sensitive to frequencies, so navigating the mist is second nature for them.
The game isn't over. Here, come quickly.
I think I figured out what they're doing. We'll
What
be
are
out
they
of the
doing?
mist soon.
What are they doing? I am so lost. Also, I keep pressing control. I guess I screwed that up because I keep pressing control. No, don't let them enchant you. Okay. Danger ahead. Be careful. Ah, you must be the friend.
Rochia, you found me.
I'll always find you, but maybe don't do this again next time.
Why? Isn't this your favorite game?
I know, but as your friend, I worry about your safety.
My friend? Excuse me. Are you Rochia's friend? Ah, how wonderful. You're not alone anymore, Rochia.
Yes, I have friends now.
I'm so happy for you. All is well.
Fly. Fly to the high heavens. We are born free, and our souls will soar even in death.
Old friends, huh?
Golden phantoms are reverberations, mixed with the frequencies left behind by people who've passed away. When someone dies, the reverberations linger. Usually, they merge into the same cacophony of frequencies that spawns tacit discords.
That's what I know so far.
But sometimes, a trace of their final will remains, and the mist shapes this into phantoms.
Ah, alright.
This
That I
lingering
didn't
will
know.
helps the phantoms resist becoming tacit discords and instead guide the lost through the mist. If the mist clears, they'll vanish. If the mist lingers, their fate is sealed. It will only be a matter of time before they merge with other reverberations and become tacit discords. Their final frequencies tend to cling to certain objects, like this Lucianite here. I collect them as proof that they once lived. Otherwise, the dragon will devour every last trace of their frequency. The mist is thinning. That stranded ship ahead looks like...
Looks like some sort of haven for us to hide from the dragon. I'm assuming. Yes? No? Maybe? We'll have our answers.
A pilgrim sail. Why is it here?
In Raguna, those who break the law are sent to the Order Tribunal for sentencing. Those who violate the sacred doctrines are branded as fools and sent away on the pilgrim's sail. It's said that when the first dark tide ravaged Renacida, the first Primus followed the currents on a rickety boat and met the Sentinel in person. That's where the pilgrim's sail tradition came from. Now the fools retrace the Primus's journey, reflecting on their mistakes along the way. There's a strong undercurrent around this isle, likely caused by that first dark tide. It drags all pilgrim sails here unless the ship's course is altered.
Did they all drown?
No reverberations on the ship, nor in the mist. The people must have escaped. But with the mist this thick, we need to stay on guard. This way. Head to the lighthouse. I hear the sounds of fighting. Watch out. Tacit discords are gathering.
Looks like our
Right.
brief intermission is over. Time to let the ghosts have their moment on stage.
Oh gosh, lag, don't claim me now.
Ignite our souls!
Wait, is that Brant?
Only Brand would call them ghosts with that kind of power. It must be him. But I can't tell where he is in the mist.
Oh gosh, everything is still loading and rendering in.
The show's over, ghosts. Time to take your final bow.
Watch your back.
A marvelous shot. You've earned your stripes, first mate.
Hey!
You're welcome. But if you tilted your head just 10 centimeters to the left, it wouldn't have been the Discord's head that got popped. It'd be yours.
Not on your watch. Besides, fortune always smiles on me. Except in bets. And we've crossed paths with the rover again. Can't get luckier than that.
We shouldn't have let him get caught up in this mess. He was worried about us and insisted on coming.
Is that so? Then our gratitude to you is even greater for your timely aid.
I'm here to uncover a buried truth.
To find the brightest truth, one must delve into the deepest shadows. Such bravery deserves to be hailed, my friend.
Where is everyone on the pilgrim sail?
I was patrolling the coast earlier when I saw their ship drifting into the mist. Time was against us, so I departed alone without alerting the crew.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid. You're safe with us. You've got some skill, you know, holding your own for so long in the trial against the Tacit Discords.
Trial? I don't buy into the Order's nonsense. I've worked hard all my life and stayed true to the Order's teachings about forsaking earthly pleasures for divine favor. And what do I get in return? Heavier taxes. When pirates ransacked my merchant fleet, leaving me with nothing, I turned to the Order for help. They said it was a divine trial and left me to rot. I stood before the Sentinel statue, asking if my suffering was really their will. But all I got was silence. Why should I wait for peace in the afterlife when I could be living for today? How is that a crime?
That's
As
true,
for
you know.
salvation, I don't believe in it. And I certainly don't need it.
Here's a proposal. How about joining our troop? We are wanderers adrift upon the seas. Or perhaps you're more familiar with the name, the Troop of Fools?
The troop of fools. Could it be?
Yes, we are, like you, by the Order's decree, marked as fools.
Fools on the pilgrim sail often meet their demise in a storm, or they're swallowed by the waves. Even if they do survive, they still face hunger, thirst, and the unforgiving wrath of nature. Maybe it's luck that brought you here so swiftly, and unharmed at that. Look around. This is all that remains of the pilgrim's sail. This is always their final destination, where the fools meet their end.
So that's why they were patrolling. So that's why they were patrolling around here. They're catching the pilgrims whom the Order casted out. And knowing that the pilgrim's journey just ends up with people getting killed. No wonder.
Yes, the pilgrimage is nothing but a banishment in disguise.
Yeah, I figured.
The path to salvation they speak of doesn't exist.
Otherwise, how could this once sacred place now look like such a hellish wasteland?
Wait. Sacred place? No wonder the others were talking about it on the ship. They believed the Order's promise that prayers at the sacrificial arena would grant them forgiveness. They must be heading up the mountain now.
I didn't expect their faith to lead them that far.
If only they knew it was just one of the Order's lies.
Captain! First mate! We're here to help!
Ah, more of the crew
More
members
hands
came
make
in.
light work. I called in some help to escort him back to the base once the mist cleared.
Ah, the first mate's foresight is unmatched. And the three of us can head up the mountain. But beware, my friend. By the end of this pilgrimage, you will witness the Order's cruelest deceit. The dangers ahead will only intensify.
No time to doubt. Lives are at stake. Got a score to
Please
settle
save
with a
them.
dragon.
I hope it's not too late.
Don't worry, there's more to our troop than you think. This wing ray can fly us up the mountain.
Oh, how very convenient.
You two go first. You'll find I'm very convenient to bring along.
All right then. All hands, prepare to ascend.
Up, up, and away! Hi ho, Silver! Rise to the heavens and take me to my destination. Out, away from the mist, and into the maw of the beast. Aha!
Tacit discords incoming. Stay alert, everyone.
Let me just activate this first. All right. Oh, am I stuck? Hello? Ooh, an entire map. Okay. Let's sprint.
Leave it to me.
Mamma mia! to human footprints. Looks like they're heading to the arena.
This is the only way up. Let's pick up the pace. Ha! Be gone, you vexing wretches! The sacrificial arena's right there. Let's take them down in one blow.
Ah, not so fast. Okay, more.
None shall whisper.
The weather changed.
Oh, divinity above, please have mercy on me. Is this some kind of test for me? I see. No matter how harsh the punishment, I'll take it. Even if...
You won't die today.
Even if it means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
I'd wager mercy isn't on the table. However, in the face of danger and adversity, the stage is set for our grandest act.
Brant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the dragon.
Of course, but with all due respect, shouldn't the captain be the one giving the orders?
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans about your wine stash.
Why, aye, first mate.
All right.
It's time to pay for what you've done, Dragon of Dirge.
We're fighting a dragon. This is not how I imagined my day would go.
Why make the sounds? Keep it together.
Aerial stun.
Oh, I am not dodging at all.
Tornado Maker. Unexpected plot twist. Tempest Stone. Mamma Mia. Avanti. Figurati. Improv. Performance. I'll warm up the crowd.
Variable elimination. Very confined within limits.
Oh, they have an assist skill too.
Exploit. Profit. Be gone. None shall whisper.
The fruit of evolution. Luminous energy. Aerial stun. Every story needs growth.
Keep it together.
Woo! That wasn't too bad. Abby, I'll avenge you.
Thanks,
No thanks. You think that little lizard could take me down? I just took a nap after eating its frequency. But seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. Good thing I was here to back you up.
You seemed. I feel like
As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. Piece of cake. But I gotta say, it was a pretty hefty bite. I swear, I chewed it up, but it was hard to swallow. It wasn't the taste, you know? More like my digestion's been a mess lately.
Your condition's definitely getting worse.
That's not the point. The real deal is, I found something crazy in its frequency. You said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit discord back in Jinzhou, right? How about trying that again with this guy? Trust me, this could be our big break.
Gehenna, a wretched soul mourned by none. You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite, illuminate the path of salvation. Become the fiery hand of judgment, purging all transgressions.
Oh,
Cleanse every soul ensnared by their own indulgence. Those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
Oh, it was a divinity. It was the missing second divinity. No.
See? I wasn't lying.
It was captured by the Order. No way. That's screwed
Tacit
up.
Discord's frequencies are perpetually fading, inching toward their end. Their only way to maintain their existence is to consume other frequencies as food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless tacit discords. Their frequencies should have been enough to feed the dragon. If what you saw is true, then the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency fade away faster than it should. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living beings, including humans.
In time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the previous battle.
Of course.
It seems the Fraxidus had their hand in this case as well. So you know them too. Seems we have much to discuss. Our troop usually earns a living by performing on the nearby islands. Sometimes we take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. That's how we first got acquainted with the Fraxidus. At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But as the Carnival drew near, their actions grew suspicious. We noticed them lingering around a certain sea. Remember Cetus the Tidebreaker? The creature that attacked you when we first met. After we parted ways, we went searching for it to find out what had gone wrong. This is what we found on its tail, another Lycoris. Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep beyond our reach. Still, this bloom leaves no doubt. The Fraxidus is behind its strange behavior.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The Cetus's violent outburst must be their doing as well.
Damn. Frolova must be the key figure to Fraxidus. It's like the story's just telling me. Frolova, wow. She's probably the very backbone, the core of Fraxidus's plan.
They say the Carnival is a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who claim the laurel may be graced with a miracle, a direct communion with the divine.
At first, we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our Sentinel. But now, seeing how far you've come, there's more to your quest, isn't there?
Actually, the quest is literally just to cure Abby, nothing else. And to actually take the invitation of the Montellis. That's literally the primary thing I wanna... Oh, actually, yeah, Imperator as well. I have to talk to him. I never would have guessed that I'd actually be caught in the middle of a faction fight between the Order, the Physalis, and the Montellis. This was literally not part of my plan.
Our troop has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. If they're your foes, then our paths align. Remember I mentioned one of ours who once claimed the laurel? He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base, you can speak with him about the Sentinel.
Oh, if it's Fenrico,
It
if
won't
it's
be long now. After such an adventure, a well-earned rest awaits.
if that missing person turns out to be Fenrico himself, I would not be surprised. Hang on, I need to get my mug. I need notes, needs the sip. I'll be right back. I don't need an AFK video for this one. I'll be in just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Guidebook. To the skies. Up, up, and away. Fly to the heavens, Wingray. Man, it's really, really misty around here. Ah, yes. These guys must also be the wandering fools. People banished by the Order. They find refuge here. And they've been hiding in this cave for so long. Those banished built a community, a world of their own.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. allow me to present to you our sanctuary, a haven for all the surviving fools at the edge of the world. They say the most dangerous places are the safest. Penitent's End has always been forsaken. And now, cloaked in a sea of mist, even the Order's envoys wouldn't dare set foot here. It's the perfect refuge for us.
The mist does shield us from the Order, but it brings its own set of problems.
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without delay. By the way, if you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep within the base. Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks. We'll catch up once we're done.
Wow. A paradise for the banished. Here in this village of fools. There seems to be a lot of you. Oh yeah, true. Not everybody's gonna stay here. Oh. Golden fleece burst forth in colorful flames. Ah, you're the fireworks guy. Or these guys are... Same tired themes again. Praising the doctrine, dictating morality. Aldrich and become pirates. Go after Raguna's merchant ships. Raid the Order's alkalites. Take whatever we want. This is actually a unique way to conceptualize the ideas of pirates in the game. Banished because of a certain doctrine. Patricia and Claudio. I suspect we'll head for Lily Land next. I'd wager that Septimont is more likely. We're debating our next destination. We're still on a Pan-Raguna tour after all. The captain often says wherever the applause calls, there we'll go to capture laughter. With our craft, our wit, and our touch of our own flair, we'll claim what's rightfully ours. True enough, but each island has its own tastes. When it comes to theater, we'll need to tailor our efforts to make sure everyone feels the journey was worthwhile. But whether we head to the Lilyland Sea of Flowers or the exhilarating spectacles of Septimont, it's up to the captain to decide. There's more places. When am I gonna see the new Federation, huh? I wanna see the new Federation. I've been meaning to look for the new Federation. I'm done. Inspiration's as elusive as the moon in the sky, and I'm just a headless seaweed. And I'm just a headless seaweed adrift in the ocean. I'm a traveler without shoes, stumbling down a path to inspiration that's nothing but thorns. Alright, I'll confess. The truth is, I just can't seem to write a thing. I've got a handful of half-baked manuscripts, but none of them capture the life of the Blessed Maiden. How did she grow up, and what aspirations did she set for herself? How were her studies in seminary, and how did she pursue her dreams? I'm at a loss. I can't even figure out the ending for this script. I talked with the captain about it earlier, and he's just stumped. Recently, I've received a mysterious package. The captain says it's a private collection from the Physalia family. No idea who sent it, but they must have a soft spot for me. After reading, I felt like I was on the verge of piecing it all together. But inspiration's like a shooting star. Every time I reached for it, poof, it slips through my fingers. I don't know what I do. Perhaps I'm just seaweed, brainless, drifting with the tide. How poetic. Please you better be Fenrico himself. You better be Fenrico. There's no way you're not Fenrico.
Relax, young man. Life's only just unfurling its sails for you. Why sit there like one of those dour statues in the Order's halls? Don't be afraid to show a little spark.
I was just thinking about my future. Is Raguna truly lost to me forever?
Ah, some have found their way back, but under the Order's watchful eye. Is that really what you want? A life without freedom? Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. A true Raganese can turn even a ragged tent into the finest theater. That's what I'm preparing to do. I might be an old man now, but don't let that fool you. I was once crowned with the laurel, you know.
You? Are you Mr. Bardolino?
In the flesh. Ha 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 ha!
Did anything unusual happen to you when you had the laurel?
As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky. And then, a radiant laurel descended upon me, and I heard a voice. It was the Sentinel's voice, ringing in my head. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight? And they answered. The body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume healthy food, such as the Loris salad.
Just eat healthy,
But why
that's it.
Loris salad? I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day. I've never been quick-witted, though, and the Order's doctrines never quite took hold. Acting, however, that is where my true passion lies.
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations during the Carnival, an unceasing tide of revelry. Stages sprang up on every corner of the city, performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Even on rainy nights, you could still hear music playing in the square. Some performers wove their critiques into their acts. Sharp as she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. She refined city policy with each whisper of dissent. Ah, those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd want no majestic tomb or a solemn funeral, but the grandest carnival as her final farewell. And then, she really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the name of mourning the Holy Maiden, issued all sorts of bans on the Carnival. But is that really what she would have wanted? The Order's grip tightened, and the Carnival performances were reduced to dull, monotonous shadows of their former selves. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square, and another from the tower to the Thessalia's mansion. Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia to fool the acolytes, and climbed to the roof along the wire. Midway through the Order's performance, I hopped on a wingray with a cloudcaster, showering the entire city with flowers.
Yes, it was a magnificent sight. The wingray soared higher than the acolytes could reach. They couldn't do anything but watch golden pink petals rain from the sky for 3 whole days.
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets, and it took a downpour to wash them all away. That cloudcaster, adapted from a music van, became the prototype for the one we use on stage today.
Exactly what I expect from a laureate. So you were banished for mass littering of the entire city of Raguna. Is that literally...
Ah, but that's all in the past. To this day, I'm still not sure what crime they pinned on me. Maybe walking the wire without protection? Anyway, I'm just an old relic now. But you lot, you're the main characters of this era, facing down every obstacle with fire in your bellies.
But isn't our fate already sealed? Without the so-called salvation the Order preaches, we're doomed to our banishment.
Life is short, and we weren't born just to atone. The Order may banish us, but they can't take away our right to sing. Death is one of many possible ends, but it's certainly not the worst. Perhaps being forgotten is what the Order wanted for us.
They want to erase all traces of our existence, grind us into dust and drag us into the abyss. But we'll fight the tide and live our lives to the fullest. Members of the troupe may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deeds and songs are passed down through the ages. One day, our voices will echo across every land. Our words will reach every corner of the world. And by then, even the tacit discords in the stormy sea will know our names.
That's the spirit, boy! Even if I can't earn myself a proper title, I'll become Rinasita's most enigmatic legend. When I'm gone, I'll leave behind a coffin that sings. Or maybe turn into a lark, singing every day and night!
I mean, if you want to go out, you might as well go out with your name written in history, right?
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's carnival.
Have you considered how you're going to get down?
Ah, our little chat reminded me of those good old days. So why not relive that scene I just mentioned? I still remember that famous line. Even without wings, we can still soar to the heavens.
You know,
Now that you mention it, that is a very good question.
wait a minute. Why does he almost has the bravado of a Vitrium dancer?
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
This place doesn't seem safe.
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bardolino keeps moving around up there, it could get dangerous. We need to find a way to get him down, and fast. We might need your help with this. Power should have some useful items in her box. We've got a cloudcaster that can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions. They'd make the perfect stairs to reach Mr. Bardolino, or catch him for a soft landing. But some of its parts have been borrowed by other troop members.
Alright. Alright. Looks like I have to ask people for the parts back. Here we go! Let's see who has it. Oh, you. Yeah, sorry. Can I have what you borrowed back for a bit?
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm, sailing on till light is born.
Oh, hello. I'm writing a sea shanty. Did you know Raguna Gondolier songs are usually in 3/4 time? Matches the flow of water perfectly. When they row, their strokes go slow dip, quick lift, which fits that rhythm. But for our troop, we use a 4/4 signature with strong and weak beats. It's catchy and perfect for sailors to sing along to as we work together to tackle the waves.
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains.
Actually, boarding the Pilgrim sail was my choice. I used to compose hymns for the Order. Sounds prestigious.
Oh!
But the same old rhythm and lyrics started to wear on me. Music should be alive. So, I decided to take the pilgrimage, believing I'd find new inspiration from the divinity.
Well, music is alive. We call them tacit discords now.
You probably already know what the pilgrimage really is. I was foolish to believe the Order's lies. But luckily the troop found me and brought me in. We don't do those lofty soliloquies that give you existential dread. That doesn't mean our plays are shallow. They're just more hopeful and speak directly to the heart. We do commedia improviso, a style of play that's all about those fleeting, beautiful moments of everyday life. We sing of love that endures, enemies who become allies in the fight against evil. The Order may scoff at such stories, but they're real, human stories. Full of ambition, dignity, and everything that makes us human. Traveling with the troop, I've learned to see the beauty in the small things. And I've met people facing similar and unique life struggles. Only those who walk in the fields can really see how the crops grow. It's the same with music. You can't truly know it until you've listened. That's why I'm always chatting with the crew, gathering ideas for my ballads and shanties. The true rhyme of our time.
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon
The Cloudcaster. Oh, I use its base as a desk.
What?
Our first mate lent it to me so I could write more comfortably. Here it is. Careful, it's heavy.
Alright. First part of the cloud base. Wait, archive of melodies. Alright, let's see what you got. Ooh. Ah, I see now. Okay. That's a good touch. They archived some of the songs for us to play. That's amazing. Oh, hello, Tina.
La 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 la. I'd rather be a wild flower, ignored by all in my own power, than a rose that bent.
What are you doing?
Obvious? I'm practicing for the carnival.
Oh, okay.
I'm the troupe's soprano and helmswoman. Steering Rena Sita's echo ship isn't just about strength. It's about resonating with the echoes. After years at sea, I've learned that some echoes are sensitive to our songs and will react to them in different ways. The Order warns of sirens lurking in the stormy sea's mists, but they don't scare me. I'll show them who the real siren of these waters really is. I'd rather be a wild flower, ignored by all. Who knows? Ask the Order and they'll give you 100 reasons. I can't even remember how long I drifted on that pilgrim's sail, but the troop found me just in time and took me in. What's past is past. It's the present that counts. Let go of the bad days and enjoy the moment. This is the way to live, I'd rather be a wild cloudcaster. It does ring a bell. Here, the resonance unit. It helps me find the right pitch and rhythm. Works like a charm. You should give it a try too.
Okay, and the final piece should be right here. Oh, are they practicing for a performance? Intriguing.
Wind, guide me.
Come on, fish. Come to my net. Me? Just prepping dinner. The storm's passed, so it's the perfect time for fishing. The captain once told me a secret. The fiercer the storm, the more fish it brings. Sometimes we even see fish swept up by the wind, raining down from the sky.
Sure this is legal?
Legal? Who cares? We're not even a legitimate troop according to the Order. Come on, fish! Come to my net. Back in Raguna, I was just a fledgling fisherman when I accidentally caught an arasti. Turns out, it's a sacred fish, only meant as an offering to the Sentinel. Mortals aren't allowed to catch it, but it swam right into my net. Not really my fault, was it? Though, the Order didn't see it that way. They banished me out here, like tossing a fish onto dry land. Luckily, the troop found me. I can still fish like I used to. Otherwise, I'd probably be dead, or living as a pirate. Though, to be honest, life here ain't too different from a pirate's. Except, we're not hunting for treasure, but for smiles and cheers from our punters. Come on, fish! Come to my net. Yeah, I borrowed the reel for me fishing rod. We scavenge all sorts of stuff from the beach and fix them up as needed. Nothing goes to waste. Don't be fooled by appearances. This stuff can be pretty versatile.
Good. We have all the parts now. Time to work, Pero.
Oh, I want to take some fish with me. Aw.
Everything's set for takeoff.
Let's position a cloud cushion beneath Mr. Bardolino. Then we'll pop the balloons and bring him down safely. Although we might need a bigger cushion.
The Cloudcaster's resonance unit responds to song. The louder our singing, the more powerful the effect.
Oh no, it's gonna be another
In
Disney
that case-
song. No!
All right, friends, old and new, come and join this sing-along! Bullseye! How about showing off that aim again with the rest of the balloons? Almost done.
Man, I love the spirit of these folks.
Oh, thank you, dear boy. You helped me complete this performance and fulfill one of my dearest wishes. Please, I'll gladly give you my most prized possession.
That is kind of strange of you to offer, but he can't reject generosity? Ah, right in the nick of time.
Apologies for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance. Did I miss anything?
Oh my, oh my. What an honor to witness the beauty of our generous benefactor. Thank you, my lady, for rescuing this humble soul in his moment of need.
You flatter me. The family's protection extends to all who stand by us.
Might I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Miss Carlotta. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
Is everything going smoothly with your family, Miss Carlotta?
Yes, thank you. The Order's scheme was uncovered as planned. Uncle Capilet was rescued, and Grandfather has handled the rest. I still owe you thanks for improvising with me in front of that priest.
No problem. Your help has more than repaid your debt.
You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain, as Grandfather used to say. I'm pleased we're on the same page. Your kindness is much appreciated. The Montellis won't forget this. In return, I'll share everything I know. I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Alienation, monopolization, just a few tricks up their sleeve. Their true motives, however, run deeper. Their alliance with the Fraxidus speaks volumes. While we don't know the full extent of their conspiracy, one thing is clear. Their sights are set on this year's carnival. The carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. The last record of the Sentinel is from the carnival a decade ago. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
Sort out the clues about the Queen of Night. Sort out the clues about the Vault of the Guards. Sort out about the clues about the Dragon of the Dirge. Could it be that these two divinities are actually two parts of the Sentinel itself? Maybe the Sentinel was already maybe Maybe they weren't just hanging around. They have been watching over Raguna for a while in a form of two entities. Cetus and that one Pegasus creature whose name escapes me. Maybe?
The mist might be coming from the remnant clouds in the Nimbus Sanctum. Lorelei has the power to purify and control them. But the Fraxidus interfered.
Remnant clouds corrupted by evil will disrupt Echo's frequencies. If the mist had spread to the city, it would have stirred the echoes into chaos.
We are lucky that you and Zani, along with that acolyte, awakened Lorelei in time. You prevented the mist from spreading and averted the wave-worn. The Fraxidus must still be licking their wounds. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
Because here's the thing. If Lorelei wasn't awakened, if the Nimbus clouds weren't stopped, not only will it induce the wave-worn phenomenon, and not only will it disrupt the Echo's frequencies, but given the forte of Frolova, it would have plunged the city into chaos with all echoes transformed into tacit discords and marking the end of Raguna altogether. The Vault Guards, though.
The Montelli traders used Lycoris in experiments to turn echoes back into tacit discords. If they were successful, the ghosts seen 10 years ago may have also been created this way.
Ghost is just a dramatic name given by the Raganese for tacit discords. They look nearly identical to echoes, especially in the mist.
With your help, Grandfather has thwarted their plan. No corrupted echoes will appear at this year's carnival.
Are we even sure of that? We're not even sure of that.
The entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
Like, maybe some... Like... They even told us that some of the echoes look almost identical to the tacit discord bombs they created. How is this solvable? How did they solve this? Like, do they have someone with a forte who can tell out the difference? Maybe, but that was strange. That was weird. And the Dragon of Dirge, yes, they that was recent. They manipulated the dragon. They captured it and they tried to puppet it to eliminate all who the Order deemed unnecessary.
The Order has allied with the Fraxidus to control the dragon. From what I saw when I connected with its frequency, they might be planning to command it to attack Raguna during the Carnival.
Yeah, that's...
After the tacit discords took over this isle, the Order used them as an excuse to forbid any entry. It might be their way of concealing the dragon's existence.
But without the Lycoris, the Dragon of Dirge is now off the table.
Yeah, we've dismantled Fraxidus' plans, as well as the Order's.
At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
The remnant clouds spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order plans to recreate these disasters at this year's ceremony. The Order and the Fraxidus are allies. To prevent the Carnival's sabotage, we must stop them. But what is their motive?
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior. A perfect way to build legitimacy.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. They must be desperate to restore that trust.
Wait, so this whole setup is all of these meticulous methods and plans. This was all just for a power grab? Legitimacy? That is so shallow.
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival. Let's consider the implications. If the Carnival proceeds unhindered, how would it affect the Order? The current Primus claims to be the Enlightened One, the Sentinel's Resonator. However, based on the prophecy we found in the ruins, this role is meant for the young maiden who is destined to heed the divine oracles during the Carnival.
The Carnival is the only time humans can directly communicate with the Sentinel. Normally, it's the Primus who conveys the Sentinel's words.
But the Primus is dead.
A successful Carnival offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. But for the Primus, and possibly the Order, it poses a threat if they've been fabricating the oracles.
Also, maybe the Primus isn't actually dead, but have gone into hiding. I'm not entirely sure. There are no implications that they are present and alive, so I'm assuming they're dead.
To sabotage it while still maintaining their authority, they partnered with the Fraxidus.
The Fraxidus will cause chaos during the Carnival, and the Order will swoop in as the saviors, restoring public trust just as they did before.
So far, you have helped us crush 3 of their schemes. But one remains.
Cetus the Tidebreaker, huh?
We have evidence that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fraxidus are setting up their final plan. With their whereabouts unknown, we'll need to adapt our strategy as the Carnival unfolds. From what I've noticed, you're not one to act passively or pin your hopes on others. You prefer to strike first and steer events in your favor. Winning the laurel might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's Resonator may also be present. So...
You want me to join the troops' performance at the Carnival?
Our aim has always been clear: to restore the Carnival to its former glory with a performance for the ages. If the Divine truly exists, would they wish to see their people living without freedom? Or witness a festival twisted into a tool for tyrants? If we win the laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. But if that's truly their design, we shall break those divine shackles ourselves. Whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom, where everyone has the right to live and pursue a future of their own choosing.
The Montellis share this vision. Only in a free society can a fair and open market thrive. However, the troop alone is too weak. The family is under close watch and our enemy hides in the shadows. We need your strength to find our way forward. Thank you. I'm pleased we've reached an agreement once more.
All right. What should we do now? Any plans?
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnival and incite chaos amongst the guests,
confronting them directly only plays into their hands. You've seen the troops' unique approach to combat, haven't you? That's precisely why we're allies with them. We will turn any disturbances into a theatrical performance.
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused. No worries, my dear boy. We'll have a quick rehearsal before the carnival begins. Speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta, would you honor us by joining our performance?
Me? I do have some stage experience, though I must confess I may be a bit out of practice.
I do need a stage partner.
We don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. Plus, it's a chance for you to get to know our methods.
If you
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready, please join us on the stage of the troop liner.
Alright. Without any delay, let's get to it.
Our rehearsals are rather straightforward. No scripts, just pure intuition and our senses guiding us. That's what makes Commedia Improviso truly come alive. For our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build our lines and act on the fly, responding to the unfolding show and audience reactions.
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into the, well, unconventional. To prevent things from spiraling too far, we set an anchor for the performance.
Pardon my interruption, but I'm quite curious. What sort of bizarre plots have you encountered?
Well, something like a humble craftsman from a small town sets sail on a rainy night, stumbles upon ancient ruins, is reincarnated with superpowers, and then decides to conquer the galaxy, becoming the Emperor of the Stars. So, we draft a basic outline that assigns roles and guides the plot's direction.
And this time, our outline is: a kingdom is attacked, monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes accept the minister's quest to defeat the Demon King and rescue her.
So, a classic adventure story.
This outline holds special meaning. We want to pay tribute to the play once performed by the Blessed Maiden herself, which was also about a hero facing a Demon King.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled, heroes appear in a time of crisis, justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are undefeatable. This is the tale the Blessed Maiden once told, and it's a universal story we want to portray.
To me, the world is a stage, and performing is much like combat. Coordinated movements, quick thinking, sharp reflexes, and, above all, trust in your allies. What I'm getting at is that you both are very skilled and capable. We don't have many do's and don'ts. So relax, and express yourselves freely on stage. This rehearsal is to help you get familiar with basic stage movements, techniques, and the troupe style, and to build good rapport.
Exactly. I'll handle the stage lighting, Brant will narrate, and the rest will take on the role of the audience.
If you're ready, let's begin. Everyone, a big round of applause to welcome the Rover and Miss Carlotta on stage!
This is gonna be a grand carnival, I just know it.
Alright, next I'll spin the prologue of our tale, setting the scene for how our brave heroes first crossed paths. Once upon a time, a hero roamed the world. Undaunted by the lack of a divine vessel, he embarked on a perilous journey across tempestuous seas. Alone in the dark, a young girl of untethered spirit soared against towering barriers with wings of defiance. The winds of fate brought them together.
This is literally the narration. Like, this is literally
As
not.
the world teetered on the brink of absolute darkness, they found solace in each other's gaze.
What? You're shipping us? This is literally the narration of the whole arc, but that was
Together they became
sudden.
unshakable allies, standing strong against the tides of fate.
It was sudden.
Even if light were to fade from the world and the stars cease to shine, they would still blaze like the sun forever.
Oopsie daisy. I was not prepared for that one, but come on. I was not prepared, though. I think I have some flaws, but... Well, if only I knew.
Bravo! Bravo! Seeing your chemistry, I decided to take a little creative liberty with the story. Anyway, it didn't stray too far from the outline, right? The thrill of improvisation is in its unpredictability. There's always a rush of excitement with every twist and turn.
Your movements were seamless, elegant, and powerful. I'm confident you'll shine at the carnival.
Thank you. It was all thanks to you. You inspired me and kept my spirits high.
You'll master it in no time, I'm sure. All right, that's enough for today. Let's save the grand reveal for the carnival.
Whew, all right.
Oh, and
I won't
speaking
get
of which,
I won't get
there's still
caught
something
off
we
guard
need to prepare
next time.
for you, isn't there?
You mean the essential item for the carnival performance?
Don't worry. I've taken care of everything.
Oh, so it's handled then. I can't wait to see it.
I have a small gift for you. Let's head back to Raguna together.
It's
Shall
the
we?
mask from the trailer, isn't it? It better be the mask from the trailer. Oh, wow. Where shall we go? Head for the target spot. Oh boy, my entire thing is... It's gonna crash, isn't it? It's all gonna crash. Oh, there you are. I knew it. It's the mask.
Oh, dear Lady Carlotta, thank the Sentinel you are finally back. I was just about to close up shop to prepare for tomorrow's carnival. Of course, Lady Carlotta. You should have more faith in my skills. Here you are.
A small token of my appreciation. Abby, I have something for you as well.
Wow, really? I get a gift too? Ha! You're so nice.
Ah, so that's why Lady Carlotta was so insistent on using only the finest materials and meticulous craftsmanship for this piece. For a moment, I feared she lost faith in my skills and was plotting to hand over the shop to someone else. But now I see why this little creation was so important to you, Lady Carlotta.
Nyala, you do have a flair for dramatics. Anyway, why don't you unwrap it?
This is...
I took the liberty of having Nyala custom make this mask based on my impression of you. I hope it suits your taste.
I like it.
The Montelli family shares its wealth and opportunities freely, but I see your stage lying beyond the cutthroat games of power and fortune, towards a world that's far more boundless and free. The Carnival is a splendid reverie, and the mask is its passport. May it help you navigate the Carnival with ease, and let you enjoy it to your heart's content.
We will, for sure.
May I take a bit more of your time? Walk with me through Ragusa tonight. I have some additional information to share with you. Ragusa, the Tempest's jewel, the sapphire. Crown Solaris. The waters of Ragusa serve as a mirror, reflecting the countless faces of this city, much like our own reflections. The people of Ragusa possess a temperament akin to the tides. There was a time when the currents swept us into the jaws of uncharted waters, where relentless storms and voracious waves awaited. But after weathering such trials, they revealed to us a hidden gem. The shores themselves. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short of a blessing in disguise.
You sent a troop to pick me up.
There exists only one relatively safe route from the Black Shores to Ragusa, a path known solely to the Montelli family. As long as you stayed on this course, you were bound to encounter the troop. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate Exactly. When we heard the Black Shores were hunting for a legitimate entry into Ragusa, I thought, why not bring them into our little venture? Hence the invitation. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand.
Well, what's in it for your family?
What we discovered there on that island,
I assume
the
you seek more
technology
than just
and
a
novel
free
ideas,
market.
was nothing short of a blessing in disguise. Our intentions might not be as grandiose or ominous as you think. We seek liberation. And to achieve it, we're pursuing the truth behind Renacita's origins. Legend has it that when people first arrived on this island, Genesis Nexus was already here, welcoming them. The prevailing belief is that the Sentinel gifted us this technology. And despite nobody ever seeing the Sentinel in person, we talk with them through supposed telepathy. Notice anything strange about that story?
The first beacon is the Sentinel.
Terminals conjure up echoes, and the Genesis Nexus allows the Raganazi access to common echoes. If the Genesis Nexus was present when the first settlers arrived, who built it? And really, if no one's ever laid eyes on the Sentinel, how can we be so sure that statue really represents them? It seems to me the Order might have spun us a tale, hiding the true origins behind their grand myths. No, we have no ambitions to rule or to renounce our faith. And really, this city should not be ruled by any one entity. The hour grows late. I have arranged accommodations for you at Palazzo Grotta in the south. Let us walk there together, and I can share a story along the way. Think of it as a bedtime tale. I learned it from the troop. It's about Fleur de Lis, the Blessed Maiden. Once, the Blessed Maiden was just a simple peasant girl. During the Sentinel's gratitude rite, the young Fleur de Lis managed to sneak past the guards and drink the sacramental wine. Every drop. Perhaps it was the intoxicating wine in Eglatown, or simply her lack of experience with spirits. But she soon found herself quite drunk. Swaying on her feet, she ascended the ceremony's grand platform, lifted her threadbare dress, and began a rather ungainly dance. Seizing the sacred horn, she played a carefree folk tune, dodging the guards and weaving through the crowd with surprising agility. Remarkably, the crowd, as if drawn by an unseen force, followed her lead, transforming the solemn ceremony into a wild parade of cheers and revelry. Naturally, the Order was less than pleased. The pilgrim sale did not yet exist, so Fleur de Lis faced 3 days of confinement. During that time, she used her prison walls as a canvas. That unforgettable day of disordered revelry left a lasting mark on all who witnessed it. Is it not remarkable? A rebellious girl, chosen by the Sentinel to become the Blessed Maiden. If the Sentinel indeed permitted such a girl to serve as their spokesperson, it suggests that all this joyous revelry is not something they disdain. Perhaps they too enjoy poetry, painting, tears, laughter, romantic tales of nights, and dancing amidst crowds, much like ourselves.
I knew it. She's the one. She was the one. We were with her the whole time, but only for a few moments. Ugh. No way. No way it's her. No way it's her. No way it's her. Come on. Load the screen, damn you. There we go. I swear I could hear the bathtub Discord like purring right next to me.
The people of this island came from diverse civilizations now lost to time. But through plays and tradition, they sought to preserve memories of their heritage. In the past, while the clash of cultures led to conflict, the Raganazi united through faith, restoring balance even if precarious. To maintain this unity, we've always needed both a sentinel and a play based on a shared legend that gives us roles. This play has endured for so long that we've become defined by our roles. Noble, commoner, believer, merchant. What was meant to unite us now stifles us.
Liberation is... Integration was the past. Liberation is the present.
Now, we yearn for a day when we can truly set aside our titles and positions, express our true selves, and join together in celebration. Yes, born from hope and idealism, it reminds the Raganese of our initial vision of equality and freedom. It also affirms our true worth. While the Order's true intentions remain unclear, we are certain their influence has already eroded the very foundations of our society. People revere the divine figure the Order has constructed, yet they also live in fear of punishment. Legends become accomplices in fostering ignorance, and faith becomes the loyal executioner of cruel punishment. An invisible cage has trapped us all. Speaking of freedom within a cage is absurd. Fear and ignorance are our foremost enemies. This year's carnival will spark a flame fierce enough to burn down that cage.
Freedom is in our nature. I'll stoke the flames even higher.
Rest well. And tomorrow, we shall take the stage together at the carnival. Good night. May your dreams be sweet.
Alright, time to go visit that hotel.
Welcome.
Alright.
Lady Carlotta already notified us of your arrival. We are prepared to check you in whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I would like to rest
Very
now.
well. I'll escort you to your room immediately.
Yeah, I should have probably set the stream to 2 hours later than usual. I should have. But man, this story is fascinating though.
Wow! Is this real? Pinch me! I can't believe how different everything looks. So this is the carnival, huh? Yeah!
I should probably put the mask on. There she is.
I can't wait to explore. Oh, by the way, it's been a while since we last saw Zani and Phoebe. Wonder what they're up to right now.
All right, let's go. We should also keep an eye out for anything unusual along the way.
Miss Margarita, is my order ready yet?
Okay. Let's see. What was my recent thing? I should be able to find it in the
Miss
backpack.
Margarita, is my order ready yet?
I think so.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I have been waiting quite a while. Miss Margarita, is my order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to say. Miss Margarita, is my order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite a while.
Sorry, we're swamped with orders. Becky and I are doing our best, but it's a bit chaotic. Becky seems to be having some issues too.
No need to worry. Let me take a look. Ah, I see. Becky is just a bit overloaded with all the work. It might need a short break. Oh, good morning, my friend.
Maybe you need to put down your work and enjoy the carnival.
I'd love to, really. Look, see this mask? However, it's crystal clear to me that keeping things running smoothly is a top priority right now.
Oh.
Lady Carlotta has already briefed me on your plan. Along with the other family members, you can count on my full support.
Oh, hey, and good morning to you, too.
Miss Margarita, is my order ready yet?
Miss
Yeah, I was
Margarita?
about to say, I
Is
have been
me
waiting
order ready
quite
yet?
a while.
Ah, man. And there she is. Phoebe.
Is that Seamoss from the Pioneer Association? Something seems off. Why does he look sad?
Seamoss has been so busy taking photos for everyone else that he hasn't had the chance to take any himself. Hmm? You want a picture with me? But...
I don't think there's a rule against taking photos with echoes, right?
Oh, hello. Well, thank you. Yes, a photo would be wonderful.
Alright. Smile pretty pretty. Beautiful.
Ah, Rover and Lady Phoebe! I've been capturing the Carnival's many beautiful moments. What brings you all together here? You took this picture? Look at that composition and lighting. Who knew you had a knack for photography?
Oh, stop
Buddy, you
you.
look so happy. Whatever the reason, thanks for making this moment special.
It's all thanks to Rover. He fulfilled Seamoss's wish. Just like us, Seamoss wants to savor every moment of the Carnival and leave with no regrets.
Why not join us in the celebration?
The Sentinel cherishes their people, and as followers, we find joy in witnessing everyone's happiness.
Okay, maybe it's not Phoebe, but I'm beginning to suspect it's Phoebe somehow.
But we have our duties, ensuring order during the Carnival. I'm sorry I can't join in the festivities. I wish you a wonderful time at the Carnival.
Okay. You just want to sleep? Then sleep. Nobody's stopping you. And it's also good to see you again, Shiro. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Okay, let's see. Well, that's what school is. You gotta get to school to learn your stuff. That's amazing. Liberty Square. Let's head over here. Oh, we're already here. This is Liberty Square.
You're here.
Anything unusual?
All seems well for the moment. The family is prepared. They'll support our plan should the need arise. We must remain vigilant. The Fraxidus may be lurking, observing our every move. It's nearly time. The troops should be arriving at the harbor shortly. How do you feel? Ready to step into the spotlight?
Still a bit nervous, but I couldn't be more ready.
Excellent. We have the skills. Now it's all about improvisation. The time has come. Let's go. Let's celebrate together.
Beautiful.
When freedom is unchecked, the insidious evil of division takes root. People of the Center, do not lose yourselves in these fleeting pleasures. Remember what unites us all.
Is that Fenrico?
What is that? Friends! Why lead a life of restraints? Why not live like there's no tomorrow? High walls fall fast. All you free spirits, join us to set sail again!
The stage is
That
set.
woman. She's with the Fraxidus.
Now
need to
it's
follow her
time
and
for
find
the
out what she's
actors to
planning.
come up.
Right this way.
Very well. What do you want to talk about now? I believe this is our second time meeting.
I've lost her again. Where is she trying to lead me?
She's leading me into a wave-worn phenomenon.
Ah, we've arrived. Such a small world, isn't it?